everyone, welcome to another episode of The Zone. And today we are very excited because we have Plug and Play in the house. So I'll be surprised if you don't know about them, but if you don't, start taking notes. Plug and Play's primary objective is to successfully run corporate innovation programs and accelerator programs around the world. Plug and Play is an ecosystem. Their network consists of 50,000 startups. Supercharge innovation for over 500 industrial leading corporations, and they keep them updated with the latest industrial trends. Ran over 60 industry-focused accelerator programs in over 45 cities globally. They have invested in universities' pitches. They have invested in over 300 companies alongside with the best VCs, and they have been supporting innovation in government agencies since last 16 years. We have with us Mr. Dylan. Welcome to Pakistan, Dylan.
Thank you so
good
much.
to have you, and thank you. You took out time on such a short notice. So let's talk about Plug and Play.
Of course.
What brings you to Pakistan?
Well, I think many things. So we've been working very closely with obviously STZA and others to kind of do more of a market assessment on the ecosystem itself. And have been absolutely blown away by the quality of tech founders here, support from the government and appetite from the private sector as well. And so I would say this trip is exploratory in nature, but definitely a christening, hopefully, for our expansion into Pakistan.
So we are going to have you again and again in STZA, I'm sure.
Yes.
So I'm sure you have been studying about Pakistan's technology ecosystem.
Yes.
So what exactly is the vertical that you're looking forward to, most importantly, for example, like probably FinTech, Agri-Tech, what are the verticals that are important for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of managing our financial services practice in the GCC, so FinTech will always be, close to my heart. But I think we definitely see a lot of value in several industries across Pakistan. One primarily being agri-tech,
Yes.
and supporting kind of local farmers as well as individuals that are looking to kind of aggregate technologies across those individual farming conglomerates, FMCG companies as well, supply chain tech. There's a lot of huge kind of international players here also setting up big supply chain companies here as well. So I would say agri-tech is definitely a big one, and finding ways that we can support the development of AI in agri-tech and IoT among others.
That is actually very important for us.
As well as FinTech, more specifically in financial inclusion, as well as access to credit, would definitely be big. Digitization for some of the bigger banks.
Yes.
All very big on the agenda for sure.
So can you just give us a little brief about your working model and how are you planning to move, if things go smooth, to Pakistan and start operating in Pakistan? What exactly is your business model?
So, I mean, I think it depends, right? So, we have three silos of the business. The first primary silo being our venture capital arm. We're one of the largest early stage investors in the world and deploy about, we deploy to 300 individual investments a year. Last year, we exceeded that by a bit. So, we're looking to kind of exist on the same plane for 2023 as well. And that's to say that we've already, if you consider the VC arm, our first expansion to Pakistan, we've already done that. We've invested in, I think, 6 Pakistani companies so far, Oran being one of them, 2 digital identity startups as well in FinTech itself. So, I mean, that's likely to grow irrespective of whether we're, here in a physical space in 2023. But nonetheless, the other model is via corporate innovation, so building open innovation platforms. How do we, whether it's starting programs, whether it's working directly with corporates, working directly with the public sector, any way that we can, jumpstart those respective, entities' innovation needs. So for a corporate, access to POCs and pilots. For government, job creation, research, whatever that may be. That's kind of the way we're looking to come in. But yeah, I think that's kind of the basis.
Out of my curiosity,
Yeah.
since you have been funding as a VC, which is the vertical you have been funded like in more, like globally? FinTech?
I would say fintech is probably our most invested sector, definitely, but that's closely followed by health tech, insure tech, enterprise tech as well. But again, we're very big into B2B and B2B2C companies. That's mostly kind of the sweet spot of our investment thesis. We still do obviously invest in direct to consumer enterprises, but mostly kind of in that realm. So B2B and B2B2C would be general as a non-sector focused investment thesis, but largely speaking, fintech, is probably the biggest.
So in the end, I would like to tell our viewers about how to connect with you once you're gone back, because you're here for a very short trip. So yeah, where to connect with you?
Yes, so I mean, the best place to kind of connect would probably be via either LinkedIn or email. I'd say that'd probably be the best place to kick things off.
Okay.
And then from there, email as time goes on.
Thank you so much for taking out time for us. It was good to have you.
Of course.
If there's anything you would like to ask to Dylan, to us, any feedback, please message us on the email below. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.